Ron Preston got a Speedway bike in about 1975 and started racing in about 1976 at Costa Mesa. And he was just one of those riders that just got better and better in time. And Ron Preston developed to be a star rider with Eddie Castro here and Ed Williams. And he was just a good rider and developed very fast. He quickly shot up fast to race in Division I against the big boys. Due to injuries, Ron went ahead and he was a member of the San Bernardino Sizzlers in the West Coast Speedway League. He was in a national championship. In 1979, Ron won the European Junior National Championship. He was a star, and he was billed to race for Team America, and also he was billed to race for the Pool Pirates of the British League. Ron Preston quickly catapulted into a star, the Speedway star. Ron raced for the Pool Pirates from 79 to 81. For 3 seasons, he raced for Pool. He was a good rider. He could ride that Speedway bike. He was a star. He was such a star that he was in the Speedway Star so many times. I could not believe how many times that Ron Preston made the Speedway Star. So it's a bona fide Speedway Star for Ron Preston. Ron was definitely beloved in Pool. He raced for those 3 seasons. He raced with all the stars. He was a star, Speedway star, and he was just getting better and better. He left America and made his mark racing in the British League. Ron Preston was an American Speedway star. He raced for Team America, the Stars and Stripes. He raced for Team USA in 1979 to 1980. 1 year in 79 in Denmark. That Kelly Moran, he injured himself in practice. Bruce Penhall called him, asked him to go ahead and fill in for Kelly. No flights out of Heathrow.
All week, but it's been dry today at Wimbledon, and we've got a rare battle now building up as in the lead. It is still Thompson and Preston having a rare double around the outside. Can he find the drive? Not quite. Held out by Thompson. Now, this is the last 2 corners, and Ron Preston really is riding a brave race here, trying the outside run. It's going to be terribly close on the line, and Preston just gets up, I think. Preston on the outside, Thompson there was on the inside. In 3rd place it was Larry Ross, but that really was a good Speedway race. So you can see on the inside there Thompson, he's led from the start. Ronnie Preston trying to get around the outside of him, coming out of the 2nd corner. Thompson's aware of him, but he just can't really hold him back, and you can see now as they come into the last 2 corners, Preston is the one who winds it around the outside. Thompson on the inside there can't find the drive as Preston comes powering around on his left shoulder and just gets the run up to the line to take 3 points. A good ride there.
Ron came home and raced in America for a few times, and he raced in 1982 for the Eastbourne Eagles of the British League. That was his last year in this British League. He retired after Denny Pyatt's passing, and a lot of other racers retired too, like Scott Autry right there. He hung up his leathers, and that was it for his Speedway career. Ron Preston currently lives in California, hanging out with the great Larry Costa.
Hey guys, Ron Preston here. Just wanted to show you something I picked up today. It's a 1970 Jawa 2-valve. Looks like it had a Makuni carburetor on it. It's got a rocker bushing out of it, but other than that, the head looks good. Looks pretty clean, typical methanol burner, huh? Threads in the exhaust look good. Cool, man. Well, I'll let you know what the rest looks like later. See ya. Man, wait till you see what I found here. Check this out. This is the 1970 Jawa 2-valve. It's got the Lucas mag. Somebody added the 6-spring clutch. Looks like the last gearing that was on here was either Costa Mesa or San Bernardino. Has a cool 2-speed gearbox, and it's got a low and a high, and it's got a neutral. And there's your clutch arm. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Alright. I found, looking through all these parts, some pretty interesting little bits here. Look at that thing, man. That's a Ascot sprocket. It's got stock Jawa throttle, Actually, I think I gave that to him when he first got this thing. And I gave him that foot peg, I think, too. Stock peg I had laying around. There's the rocker cover. Cool stuff. And then the old gas tank, and it has a Barnes knockoff and rear wheel, and it has a stock Jawa with the caps on it still, the bearing covers, steel wheel. That might clean up. I'll try to salvage that in this. See ya.
Ron dabbled in race car driving, and he promoted the Del Mar Speedway in San Diego, California. Ron currently hangs out with all the Speedway people. He's a regular at the Speedway. There's Barry Briggo. Just a good guy, hanging out with Bobby Schwartz and Billy Gray. Bud, the father knows best. Siggy, the amazing Dennis Segalos. And Ron just goes ahead and he hangs out, and he's just a good guy, supporter of Speedway to this day. That's Ron Preston.
I knew this day was going to come when we were going to lose Kelly Moran. He meant so much in our lives, not only from a racer standpoint, but his personality we'll never forget. All these guys, a lot of the American team were by Kelly's side from the start to finish of his illness, and unfortunately we lost him last Sunday on Easter Sunday. We're happy to say that we love Kelly. We're going to miss him a great deal, and we want the people that weren't able to come to his memorial today just to see a little bit of what we have. Steve Gresham, another guy on the World Team Cup for right around the 1979 or so, and Steve's brother also, Jim Gresham, was a part of the World Team Cup.
Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, we love you, Kelly. We're going to miss you a lot. Really talented. We'll see you.
Ziggy, Dennis Segalos, Kelly's roommate for a long time, also a good friend of Kelly's, and Ziggy was a part of our World Team Cup and all of our World Test Match team as well, and a significant part of Kelly's life.
This was our buddy here, lived with him, loved him. We're here at the Orange County Fairgrounds thanks to Brad Oxley and all of his crew. You know, no better place to have a little memorial for Kelly. We know that you're gone now. We'll miss you, but you won't be forgotten, buddy. See?
RP, Ronnie Preston, was another part of our world team back in 79, 80, part of our test matches as well, and really kind of Kelly's guardian angel when Kelly came down with the COPD. Ronnie was there by his side day in and day out, as was Pete and Boogaloo. And you know, we got to thank Ronnie not only for being a friend but for a racer.
I just want to say thanks to everybody that got back in touch with him. I was really happy that he didn't end up just a little blip on the radar screen. You know, everybody came back in his life, and you should have seen his face when I was reading those things to him, and we got that Facebook set up, and all you guys that got in touch with him, that was amazing. He was truly